We transform from motor yacht back to a sailing yacht with the installation of our new mast.
It would be quick to put all the rigging on the new mast.
You have a grinding disc on the top of the mast. Should I be concerned? The way it lines up on the new masthead, which is different to the old one, just doesn't make any sense. But there's at least 3 cables that we're going to have to replace tomorrow. In the morning, see how we go getting this stuff that we need and the machining done, and see if we can still make the crane time. Good morning everyone. It is 6:15 and I am awake. Today is actually the day that even as recently as last week Leopard wanted us to launch, and we nixed that idea. Had to explain why, but I'm glad that we did that because obviously there's no way this boat would have been ready to go in the water today. 8 AM the shop's open here, so at that time Ty and Jean Gui will get in the car and go to the machine shop and anywhere else they need to go to get the parts modified that need to be modified. Things that were sent out weren't the right parts in some instances, and there were some significant differences between the old mast and the new mast that are hindering the installation of parts that have been transferred across. And that all has to be dealt with, ideally before 12 o'clock today, which is when the crane's due. Another thing I realized this morning that we're going to have to overcome is we currently have no electric winches. At the moment, Nino is still painting the back door. The plan was to have that wrapped up by now, but mistakes were made by a few different people that has contributed to the job carrying on until now. But you know what, people are human and mistakes are made. To me, the main way that this all could and should have been avoided is the repair team arriving earlier than October. There was like a 6 months gap between the previous contractor departing and this one starting, and if they had arrived earlier, then their works could have been wrapped up, could have had some time, and then have the mast come in when everything is fully functional and the boat is ready to go. Coming so late, it's allowed no margin for human error. It's allowed no margin for issues to be more critical than initially thought, and it's left no margin for new issues to arise, and all of those things have happened. So, I mean, the guys that came out did a really good job in the time that they had, but realistically, they needed more time and they needed to be here earlier. And that is now impacting this current job. There are currently only 2 moorings guys here, and they, as far as I know, don't have any experience with masts. And in any case, the guys from the moorings weren't even on our boat yesterday. They were working on a different boat. So let's go up and have a look at this helm. This is what I'm talking about. So how are we meant to winch him up when that's still there? Jesus. Okay. We might be able to lean over and do the manual winch. We might have to modify the tent, and I definitely have to talk to Nino as soon as he wakes up. I mean, he didn't finish spraying till quite late last night. We'll talk to him as soon as he wakes up, see what the current status is and what we can do. All before 6 AM. I've had a coffee and woken up now, so my outlook on life is a little better. So the guys have all just disappeared to the machine shop to try and sort that out. In the meantime though, I'm going to be washing down the solar panels because we're going to put the wooden boards that we had on and just gently secure them, just in case. Alright, progress update. Let me just get in the shade because it is dang hot today. So, Trent and Jean Gui are running back and forward to the machine shop. Brent, who is the basically contracts manager for the foreign vessels here at Powerboats, and he also drives the Catamaran trailer. They went to see him this morning. He has helped get them expedited basically at the machine shop, which is just fantastic news because we really need this done as soon as possible to be able to get this mast on today. Meanwhile, Tynan is working on sorting out the hole that the shroud goes into. Huh? You get it? Hey, he's got it. So that's good news as well. I'm just about to start getting the covers for the panels ready. It's like super go, 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 go. I think we'll be very tired by then today. It fits, okay. So it fits now, so now what, you've just got to smooth it all out, make sure it's all nice, ready to go.
I'm just going to hit it with 600 just to take any big scratches out.
Alright. Obviously the ideal situation here that we were all kind of expecting was it would just be bang, 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 one mast to the other. But it seems like there's always something that goes wrong. It's about how we adapt, improvise and overcome in the moment, working together as a team, get the job done, get the mast on the boat. So I think the three of us working together with Jean Gui, obviously led by Jean Gui and Trent here, we can do our best to make this happen. It is like 11:30 and as Nino would say, we are cooking with gas. We have got, the shrouds are on, the fabrication's been done, and these guys are just pulling in a new topping line. Ours got damaged by an issue caused by a faulty furler, so again, another story, but we might make it. We might be ready before this crane turns up.
Yeah, can you pull?
That masthead looks like a contraption. We've still got those cables to buy. We did ask the guys here if they could get approval to go and buy them because obviously they're warranty, but they've not been able to get approval yet. They just haven't heard back. So we've probably got an hour maybe before the crane gets here, so we're just going to have to go pay for them so that we can get this mast up. Budget or peak? Budget? Alright. Budget marine. That's not really budget.
Meters of 12
$360 US later though, we have the cable. So I'm just waiting for Tynan to get back and we'll look at laying these out. I think Jean Gui's gone up to the office to get a sense of what's going on with this crane. Nino's here now, extra set of hands if we need them, he's happy to help. And we'll go from there. I think the most amount of sleep anyone's operating on is probably 5 hours. So we're tired, but we're still trying to be really methodical to make sure that there is no mistakes, because a mistake when putting a mast on can just be an absolute clusterfuck later.
Need that much yet?
Oh nice, already got a couple through.
I have.
it out. Madness.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I was just standing, I was on the bow of the boat about to walk inside, and I just looked out to the anchorage, like just without even thinking, and saw that, which I've not actually seen a waterspout in person before. And I don't ever want to see one up close from a boat. Alright, back to this.
Oh, sweet.
It was sweet because it was way out there, and
Yeah,
our
exactly,
boats are in
not
here.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Wow.
I'd freak out if I saw that in the water.
Yeah, you could
With the
imagine
boat.
go towards it.
Oh, no.
That was really cool. Nice and round. Thank you, Tony. A little bit of planning.
With the cables neatly laid out and carefully secured, it was time to pull them through the mast. After which we still needed to attach the masthead and secure the cables to it. A critical job that could only be done with the mast down. All of this while the sun was setting and the crane drivers were waiting. We just had to power on, despite the setbacks, to try and meet the schedule and deadline we didn't set in order to keep the peace and just get the boat done.
Oh yeah. Can you help me?
It's out the end now, Trent.
Is it? Yeah. Now what do you got now? Good. Planning.
Jean Gui is still trying to do his end. The problem we've run into now is that the lightning protection pole that we were provided with, at the top you put a bolt through to hold the lightning protection bulb on. Whoever drilled those holes did not drill them straight, so when you put a bolt in, it goes through one side and not out the other. But I'm honestly just baffled at the work quality on that one. It has cost us so much time over the last 24 hours. But for now we're just finishing off the masthead, securing cables so the mast can be lifted, and we've just got to finish wiring the lights in the middle, which should be relatively quick. But I'm really tired. This is very, like Tynan said yesterday, this is very reminiscent of Italy. I'm just glad that this time we're not doing it by ourselves, that we've got some people around us. As dusk gave way to night, the work continued with all hands on deck.
That's it, finished. Try hold it there with something. Oh, no. Can you go back down there?
No, I'm just gonna go take a bath, yeah.
I just need you to, we need to do rain marine next.
If there's any Trinis watching this right now, I have to say you guys can be incredibly proud of the crane drivers here tonight. Not only have they been hugely understanding of the fact that we are really late getting this mast up, they're actually actively trying to help us come up with solutions, you know, handing Trent things so fast that he's barely even asked for it before it's in his hand, moving the lights, so they have made our night easier, they've made our night better, more positive. So huge kudos to them and a huge thank you if they are watching this. You made a big difference for us tonight.
fucking vlogging?
What?
The fake camera? Shh. Makes it look like I'm doing this for a fucking video.
Yeah.
For my own suffering.
We suffer for views, man.
No, I don't.
You didn't buy a boat so that it would work and you could just live your life quietly and enjoy it. You wanted to suffer for the views, you psychopath.
She's probably slowly breaking things, so I've got to fix them. Just so she's got content.
Yeah.
I go to bed at night, she just breaks shit. Sorry, dude. I told them this would take fucking 5 days to a week.
We just finished the top. And she is magnificent. Everything is tied in beautifully. He's had enough, his mouth farting. We're finally ready to lift this thing into the air.
Lift off, give it off this lift. We're going to push on it.
Okay. Manly. Finally these boys can do the job they came here for. I was in a rather poor mood earlier, but we finished and they're setting up the crane and this thing will be in the air soon and there's nothing I can do at this stage except watch and hope that the lights I set up are all in the right place for everyone. Oh wow. This has been a intense, like 72 hours. We are almost at the end, people. How you feeling, buddy?
I'm in 42 hours yet, so
We're winning against Italy.
well, my opinion is absurd to think one person can strip an old mast, fit it, and then fit out a new mast in 2 days and put it on a boat with all the rigging, electrical.
Yeah, I think somebody did some very bad calculations somewhere.
One problem throws the whole thing out.
Yeah, and we had like 7 problems. But literally by this time tomorrow, Jean Gui will be on a plane back to France. So we were working on a deadline. All right, we might not have done 36 hours straight, but I'll let you all know. But since about 9 AM yesterday, Trent has had all of 3.5 hours sleep. And he just keeps going. And without him, this mast would not be going on this boat tonight. Oh, up she goes! Holy shit! We're literally pivoting on a block of wood. Oh my goodness. We can hear ting 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 and it's all the rivets dropping out the mast. Oh wow. Oh my god. And we have liftoff.
how high the ladder go now?
You can harness. You can use a harness. You can clip, clip, clip. They do go pretty high though.
You like the ladders?
It just said, fuck no, is he climbing up to them?
There's nobody fucking better to put a mast on than Jean Gui. Can you say to the driver?
No, no, you inside.
Okay. Now you can tie it with your hand. Yeah? Yeah. So it's full of silicone grease.
Getting that mast on, it felt incredible, but the next morning was just a crash down to earth when we realized that Jean Gui was leaving the yard at 2 o'clock. We had no boom, no code zero line, and all of the mast electronics still had to be run through the gooseneck into the hull and then wired in. It was a lot of work, and we said to him, you've been incredible for 3 days straight. We do not want you pushing yourself and smash, 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 smash today. Just do what you can. Do what you think is important for you to do, and we'll figure out how the rest is going to happen. So there's a lot of work left to do alongside everything else that we're doing. So we'll show you how that goes next week. And just know we are still powering forward, and we have our eye on a late December launch date. If we don't make that date though, it's the last date for the year.